everybody. Welcome back to Daytime York Region. Today we are pleased to talk with Lisa Phillips. She's the author and founder of The Artistic Edge. And this is a great opportunity for people who are watching to learn about basically how to deal with business practices and how to enhance your business, how to do better business. And Lisa, this is why you're here. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You have a great book. This is fantastic. It was launched a year ago, but tell us about it. It deals with thinking in the right brain.
Yeah, so the book is actually targeted towards parents and educators, and it's actually about what kids need, what skills they need to be successful later in life in their career. So whatever business they want to go into, whatever career path they have, and it talks about the missing skills that the younger generation is growing up without and what those 7 skills are, how parents and educators can teach those skills so that our kids can be successful in life.
Oh, so the generation today that is growing up, they're missing on some key fundamentals that you and I were taught growing up?
The world is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were taught it a little bit more,
Okay.
but also the job market has changed quite a bit. So that has really impacted what young people need to be successful. So, you know, very much in terms of it being a global job market. The internet changed so many things.
Right.
When I grew up, there were no cell phones when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So very different time that we're living in, and we need to sort of refocus and change what our kids are learning and what skills we're giving them in order to be successful. And that really stems from creativity and leadership. And what the book talks about is how the arts are the ideal vehicle to teach leadership skills that kids need to compete in the world.
The arts. Okay, so when we say the arts, what are we talking about? Because that's kind of a large field, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So we're talking about music, theater, visual arts, dance, all of the different arts mediums, and how they actually teach leadership skills. And by leadership skills, I mean things like confidence and being able to be on camera and talk to somebody and to sell yourself in a job interview, to problem-solving skills, creativity, communication skills, being able to be adaptable, which is so key in terms of how the world is always changing so rapidly now.
It's so true. So I want to ask you, which I didn't tell you I would ask you, but what was your outlet? How did you learn how to be able to perform under pressure and present yourself in a certain way?
My background in the arts is varied. So I have a background in theater. So I studied improv training when I was a kid for many years. I have a background in dance as well. More recently, I got into Latin and ballroom dance. So I love salsa dancing and lots of other Latin and ballroom styles. So that's part of my experience. And I've taught musical theater for 11 years, and I've been working with kids for 17 years. So I've been a camp director for a decade and really gotten the artistic side as well as the leadership side.
So really, we want young kids to be their own leaders, right? And be their own advocates, because I find a lot of the time they're kind of sheltered by the parents these days. But we want to empower them to be making the decisions and being proactive in their life.
Absolutely. So many kids are being raised by what we call helicopter parents. And those are parents that are, you know, very well-meaning and their intentions are good. They really want to shield their children from all the stress of the world, and the world is very stressful. So, but what happens in the process is that those parents solve all their problems for their children. So children we find today, and you know, Generation Y, Gen Zs, are really growing up with underdeveloped problem-solving skills. And when you're getting into the working world, that's really a key skill to have. So that's what my book talks about in terms of how do we develop that in children through arts education.
And so what inspired you to write this book? Did you see that there was a real need for this out there?
Yeah, I've been a camp director for 10 years. That was part of my career. And I was finding when younger staff, so teenagers, staff in their early 20s, were applying for jobs, they came into the job interview process and weren't ready. They didn't know how to sell themselves, didn't know how to differentiate themselves, and really sort of say how they stand out. So that really became a big problem, and I thought there's a bigger issue here. And looking at education and parenting, and what are we not teaching our kids that they really need to be able to compete?
I love this idea because there is a need for this for our youth today. And other than this book, what does the Artistic Edge do? Because that's your business. You're the founder of the Artistic Edge.
Well, the Artistic Edge is a book, of course.
Yes.
And we have lots of different online resources for parents and educators. So we do, we also do workshops. So we do in-person workshops with parents, with educators, and we work with artists as well.
Oh, and you have a great workshop coming up to deal with those artists in the community who need to learn more about business and marketing.
Yes.
Because that might be the one thing that they're lacking. They might be good at what they're doing, but not utilizing one of the major key players.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, the workshop is called the Starving Artist Syndrome, and how to overcome it once and for all. So you can find out about it at theartisticedge.ca, and basically it is talking about business and marketing skills that a lot of people and professionals in the arts just don't know. I've actually had a lot of experience working with internet marketers and learning from business coaches, and there's so many areas of how to make money and how to have money that the arts world doesn't really know, whether it's, just affiliate marketing, lots of different things. So it's a workshop to really help artists with that other side, the side that they're maybe not so good at.
And you can stop being a struggling artist, right?
That's right.
If you tackle that one area, that might be the last piece of the puzzle to your success.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Starving Artist Syndrome, which, I'm a waitress, I'm an actress, waitress, what am I?
Right.
It's this sort of, we put it on ourselves as artists. It's because we sort of ignore the stuff that we don't really know about. And if we just handle that and learn those skills, you can all have money working in the arts.
You heard it here on Daytime, everybody. That's great news. And if people want to work with you directly, how do they find more information, and how can you help them on a one-on-one basis?
Yeah, so I do coaching as well. That's part of what I do at the Artistic Edge. So they can just contact me through the website, so theartisticedge.ca. That's where they can buy the book as well. The book's also on Amazon. And that's the best way to get in contact.
There you go. And the book. Where is the book available? Because this is great for anybody out there.
Yes, anyone, parents, educators, anyone in leadership, youth development. So the book is available on theartisticedge.ca. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble online, lots of different online resources.
It's out there. Thank you
is.
so much, Lisa. We'll send everybody to the website for more details. You can also follow them on Facebook as well. Got to be on social media when you're talking about social media. We'll be right back with more on Daytime, everybody. Stay tuned.